from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Reseller, you're making me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understand. Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions. Chat shows in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this TGIF. As today, I did make a comment, and I will start the show off with today makes 4 years of being with membership on this channel. So watch the chat because there will be a total of 10 memberships, 5 at a time, going into the chat for those to get a chance to be a member of the channel for free for a month. And there we go. As I get these in the picture so I can have it ready for the new video for credit for those who are on there, and then we'll get to that in a few minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got them in the chat. So with that being said, let me get into the chat real quick and get us started. And again, that is because I was celebrating 4 years today that I've had membership. Day before yesterday, Tuesday made 4 years that I have been monetized. So why not give it away this morning, right? All right, first on the chat was Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome, my little dough girl. And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And then we have, let's see who else. The more intuitive me, and that is Elizabeth. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And everybody give a big warm Cajun Roots welcome to Miss Elizabeth. I've met her when I was in the chats with Are You Locked In? Thank you for coming on over. Thank you for being here. And give her a big warm welcome, please. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Fresh out of the shower. Land Shark, no, I haven't seen Craig yet. He's invisible somewhere. I don't know where he is. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Robert working and lurking. Today's Friday off. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Jennifer. And Scarlett is right behind Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see y'all. Welcome. It is TGIF. The weekend has got here already. We're already in the first week of August. Wow, how time flies when you're having fun, right? The Dough Girl sent you awesome. I see some of y'all like Carol and Little Debbie's been a member for 35 months. And that is because, remember, my first channel, I lost it and got it back 3 years later. So that's why there's a gap in the amount of months, which is all good. Yeah. Let's see here. Wait, Sister Mary Agnes. That's right. All right. So we're going to have our little clips that we're going to play. And again, this is for all those that are new members. We'll start with this clip. Let me have it, please. I got the dollar.
Let him have it.
You got the dollar? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. And this is for all the new members.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
As we go. It's a little quick, but that's okay. You see them in the chat. And again, I don't get to pick who that gets these. This is something that's generated through YouTube. So that's how they do that. And let's see, get back into the chat here. I saw Deborah. Hello, good morning, welcome. And Deborah, look, if y'all have not seen the different collabs that was on yesterday with Deborah, Timeless Jewels by Deborah, and there was 4 others that did the thread up boxes unboxing. Oh my God, you got to go watch it. They were amazing. I was amazed to see all the different Louis Vuitton items that they had, including shoes. It was amazing. Great show, Little Debbie. I'm glad to see y'all did that collab, and I think y'all gonna be doing that every Thursday, from what I understand. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it was a good one. I liked it. I watched all of them this morning. I didn't get to watch them yesterday, but I watched them this morning. I was looking forward to those. And Susie, hello, good morning, welcome. And don't forget, Susie is doing a drop sale this Sunday on her channel. Check it out. The thumbnail's already there. She's doing a drop sale. Let's see. Everybody, it's 22 months membership. Awesome. So glad to see all the milestones in this chat. Let's see. Carol, 35 months. Claudette, 4 years. Yes, exactly. It's been a while. And Bonnie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming on by. Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure to have y'all coming on in. Not in the cool kid group. Well, Craig, poor baby. It's gonna be okay. Go to the corner. You'll be all right. Celebrating 9 months. Ashley, thank y'all so much for being members for the length y'all been already. It's always an honor to have y'all as part of the channel with the membership. And Melinda, hello, good morning, welcome. If y'all missed yesterday's show, Lord Jesus, it was a good one. There was a couple of technical difficulties, but the show still went on. And I want to say thank y'all for having me and asking me to be your co-host and help you behind the scenes. And it was an honor. Great show. Looking forward to next month. It's already going to be scheduled for next month on Saturday. You do, Bonnie, right? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Lord, it's been a journey, but you know what? It's a good one. Yep. And there's 15 months for Melinda. Thank you so much, Melinda. Let's see. Stormy, hello, good morning, and welcome, Wendy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Everybody saying hello, Glenn. And don't forget, Jennifer is dropping all these links. Check out these channels. Jennifer usually is very quick at that. Not like I can't be like that, but she is good and quick, and she does all that on her phone, by the way. Celebrates 20 years. 20 months. Thank you so much, Susie. That's right, TGIF. And check out all these channels and see if you're following them. Don't forget the notification and leave them a comment. All that helps the channels. We have a new sub, Club Scarlet. Oh, you do? Hattie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And thank you so much for dropping that, little Debbie. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other, and I am at the bottom already. Also, don't forget to check out I remember you on the magazine. Yep, I was on volume 7. That was a couple of weeks ago. Yep. And it was a great show. I really enjoyed it, too. It was nice to be there and being sponsored, showed on his volume 7 of his magazine. If y'all haven't checked out Are You Locked In, great audience there, and I love it. I really had a good time. Let's see. Hetty. Marlene, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, it was their first debut with Sweet Zane and Melinda. Y'all got to go check it out. I love the intro and the outro of the song that they have, as well as you even got an extra little message at the beginning from Sweet Zane in sign language. So if you missed it, go check it out and give them some support and hit him a thumbs up and leave them a comment. All that helps their channel because that way they can do it again next month. Yeah. So with that being said, I don't think we have, let me check the birthdays for this weekend. Tomorrow is Jazzy Junks, which is Tommy the Buffalo, Tommy, I forgot his screen name. Tommy 2.0 and Dez, their daughter, her birthday's tomorrow. And then this Sunday is Jessica Dumpster Girl's birthday this Sunday. And then on Monday, you're going to have Card Shop Reality and Penny Pincher's birthday on Bargain Effects. That's right. Their birthday is on Monday. So that's the birthdays for the weekend. If you want to check out the calendar, it is in the post in the community tab of this channel. And if you have a special event that you're doing a regular live show on, let me know and I'll add you to the calendar. Just leave me a comment or you can email me and let me know if there's multiples. And you can reach me at Cajun Reseller at gmail.com. And I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. If you're not there already, or if you have changes, let me know. And if anybody has anything special this weekend, let us know in the chat. I know, Deborah, are you doing a special this weekend? I think you do a live on Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. Bargain Effects. Their daughter's having her birthdays tomorrow. We have to give Jennifer a big thank you for mod. Yes, she was modding quickly yesterday, too. That's one thing about Jennifer. She's quick with that on her phone. And she does all that on her phone, you know. All right, so we're going to have our program for today as we do every Friday. And for those that know, every Friday we do this, whereas before you go out sourcing over the weekend, Sales have been slow, but we got some items to show and bring to you today. I want to thank those who sent me those items to share with today's show, and we'll get those and I'll tell you who sent them in. But remember, it's a game that we play. There's no right or wrong answers. It's just a matter of what you think you might do if you were to buy that item. How much would you buy it for, and how much you think it might have sold for? Some people may even say, I'll buy it and keep it, and some will say, I would leave it. So it's all up. There's no right or wrong answers. It's just a way of us having fun on every Friday. So with that being said, let's get ready for the program on today's Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It that we do every Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hold on, everybody.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
That's right. It's that time for the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? And of course, you know, Craig's got to have his 2 cents into it. But you know what? I'm just going to pass it on over. What we're going to do first is I'm going to share my screen and we'll show you a few items. The first 3 items were sent in by Regina. And that's Red Arrow Resale. Regina sent these in. And we'll start with those 3 first. Get my monitor, add to the screen. Got to get all this ready, and we'll do it this way. And I'm down here right in the bottom corner, y'all. I am still here. All right. So this first item is, it's a wall pocket. It is a Spain folk art wall pocket cone vase, blue vine pattern, 17 inches, handcrafted, and it is vintage. It is, does it have a year? I don't see a year. All right, so it's from Spain. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? And I'll show you the other pictures. Really nice condition, too. Nice and clean. Vibrant colors. There's the marking on the back. 7.5 inches wide. 15 inches long. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? And Ellen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Let me find my space here. I finally got hardwired in. Awesome, Ellen. I know you wasn't sure. Let's see, 3 into 69, the right answer. Not a problem. Would buy it. Okay. Craig, not fair. Right. It is porcelain. As far as I can see, yes, it's porcelain. Robert says, pick it up for $1 and sell it for 20. It is cute. Yeah. Little Deborah says, pay for it and keep it. Deborah says, I'd pick it up for $2 and sell it for 30. Jennifer says, I would pick this up for 2 and sell it for 18. Melinda says, yeah, I would pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for 120. Greg says he would leave it. Carol says, I'd pick this up for 5 and sell it for 35. And then Claudette says, I would buy this for $3 and sell it for 25. Virginia, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Got a free membership? Yes. I gave them out right at the beginning of the show and you were one of the winners. Yes. I would leave it so Carol can buy it. Kevin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Virginia says, I would leave it. Some wall pockets can go for a lot of good money too. So yeah, make sure you look these up. It was supposed to be 20. Okay, Melinda. She would sell it for 20. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. I don't know about that one, Carol. All right, so this again was sent in by Regina. Never heard of the wall pockets. Oh my God, they were very popular back in the day. You can use them. I know my grandmother had a couple of these around the house where she would use them, like in the kitchen. She would use her ink pens or pencils and things like that. They were mainly used for little fake flowers or succulents. All right, so Regina says in her email that she picked this up at an estate sale, And she got it on a 75% off day, so she paid $2.50. She listed it in January. It took 7 months to sell, but it sold for full asking price, and it sold for $45.99. Little Debbie. I'm not going to highlight and talk about that one. We'll leave that one alone, but they can see it in the chat. So yeah, not a bad idea. Turn it from $2.50 into $45.99. All right, the next item that Regina sent in. This is women's TOVA Beverly Hills Lavender Spray 1 fluid ounce bottle, new without box. It is new without box. And it's 1 fluid ounce. Made in the US of A. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it, and how much you think it sold for? It's new without box. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Good thing you're laying down, Carol. Ellen says, posted yesterday that was taking a few days to move, but back on Monday. You moving? You know what, Victoria, she should hurry up and get Ella moved. Yeah, she's this is her weekend. She's moving. Yep, that's true. Yeah, they're going to be there starting today. Robert says he would leave it. Carol says pick this up for $5 and she would sell it for $75. And Deborah says smells good. Little Debbie says I would pick this up for $3 and sell it for $22. However, Claudette says I would pay $5 and I would keep it. Melinda says that she would pay $2 for it and sell it for $48. Deborah says I would pick this up for $5 and sell it for $69. There's that 69 theme again. You need to think you were upset with me, Glenn? No, not Glenn. It's new without box, a way to sell our used perfume. It is new without a box, a way to sell used perfume. It's never been used, Craig. It's new. Jennifer says she would leave it. Perfume. Yeah, some perfumes give me a headache too, instantly. I realized that, which I had to go back and reread that. Thank you for letting me know it's Ella, not Ellen. I had to go back and reread that one. Yeah, I got it, Ellen. Yeah, I was talking with Ella yesterday, and she was getting her last of her other boxes packed so they can be when they go in today and start helping her move. We're doing that starting today. Yeah, I realized that after I said it. I had to go back and check it out. But yeah, Ella is moving starting this weekend. All right, so let's see what she told me in her email. She purchased this in a lot of 3 from a YouTube auction. Her cost was $5 each. The first one she sold put her in the profit. Then the last one took 10 months to sell, and she sold it on a 50% off sale. And she sold it for $16.47 on a 50% off sale. Got new dentures. They don't fit. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Virginia. All right. The next item, again, is also from Regina. This is Vent Lock, a car industry chrome with black knob universal vehicle with vent windows. It looks vintage. Windows. Yeah, I didn't want to play that video. Interesting. Does that feel like those little small windows? Yep, it sure is. Okay, that's for the little vent windows. Okay, I see it. Let's see what's in the description. The model is RV303. So it's a window lock for the actual small window, open vent windows on older cars. That is so cool. And it's still new in the pack. All right, let's see what the chat is saying up here. LOL, Ella is my twin. I get confused sometimes. We look so much alike. Let's see. The left side of my dentures is turned. Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Virginia. All right, Robert says I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for 25. Very, yeah, very. You right about that. Claudette says I would leave it. That is definitely old school. You right about that. I remember when most of the cars back in the day had those little vent windows. All right, let's see here. Oh wow. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see, Virginia. Can you get an appointment? I'm taking scissors to the edge of mine. Oh, okay. You go, little Debbie. Glenn says I'd pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for $15.95. Carol says I'd pay $1 for it and sell it for 15. Melinda says I would pay 24 cents and sell it for 12. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. That's not fun, especially when you take all that time to be at the dentist for that too. Any other guess? Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what will be the most you pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Yeah, you're right about that one, Glenn. Especially when they're restoring a car and they need these for the windows to replace. That'd be a good idea because those are new box in the package. Yeah, that's true. All right, so Regina says that she got this at a garage sale. She paid $5 for a lot of 15 packs of these. So her cost is 33 cents each. The first one she sold over 3 years ago, and all the rest put her in the profit. She did take a sale of 50% off on this item because she's trying to move items in her store and it's gone. It went to Puerto Rico. And so she sold this on a 50% off sale for $13.99. Actually, I'm wrong. It's she's got it listed for $13.99 and she sold it on a 50% off sale for $6.99. Sold it for on a sale for $6.99 and she's got 12 available. She's got 12 left. Not bad. That's a pretty cool one. And the first one she got put in the profit when she sold the first one. All right, now we're going to head on over to Glenn, who sent in this next item. That is a good one. I like that. I like when you buy a lot like that and you can have you profit on that first one. Especially when you can take sale and run sales after that. All right, now this is a 1971 Universal Stationery USA U Kendrick boy playing saxophone, girl holding her ears. 1971. Let's see here. Made in the USA. Uh, 10 inches tall. And let's show the pictures. And their sign. I wonder if this was part of a class assignment, maybe. Interesting. A felt bottom. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Little Debbie says, I have those. Regina says, I would pick it up for $2 and sell it for $45. It looks like something my dad would have bought at a garage sale. I'll be doing that at 3. Robert says, leave it. Claudette says, I'd pay $15 and sell it for $120. I love mine. I've had them since 1970. Melinda says, I'd pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. Get back to the email. Okay. Oh, I like that one. Okay. You had a lot of the selling I used promoted listing. Okay. Anyone else would like to say if they're going to buy it or leave it? And if you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it? How much you think it sold for? I took all my stuff off promotion. Any guess? Would you take this and buy it or would you leave it? All right, Glenn says that he found this on the side of the road a few years ago. Shipping cost only a couple of dollars. But he got it off the side of the road. And he sold it for $19.95. I call that a gift from God. When you find it on the side of the road and it's free. Not bad. Actually, pretty good, pretty good. Yep. Found it on the side of the road and sold it for $19.95. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now we're going to continue with the rest of the items for the show. Don't forget we do this every Friday. This next item, I can imagine who's abandoning little children, right? Right, Jennifer? All right, this is a Family Feud 3rd edition DVD game by Immigrations. It is a 2007 brand new sealed. Brand new sealed. It is a DVD game, Family Feud 3rd edition. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard. It can be played on your TV. It's got everything you need for it. It was brand new sealed from 2007. 3rd edition. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Let's see here. Jennifer says I would leave it. Robert says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. Regina also says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. Melinda says pick this up for 25 cents and sell it for $10. Claudette says I would pay $3 and sell it for $30. I sold one similar, but it had 2 games and it was sealed. It had 2 games and it was sealed. Okay. Anyone else would buy this or leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? And a couple of y'all are on the nose on some of the pricing. I bought this at an estate sale where I put usually at most estate sales, if you were to put them lotted together, they'll give you one price. Well, on this one, I paid $20 for the complete lot, so my cost for this game was 32 cents. I lotted everything up. My cost was 32 cents. And yes, I did take an offer on this one. Someone sent me an offer and I accepted it and sold it for $15. The offer that I accepted was for $15. My cost, 32 cents. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. And Little Debbie says she would pass on that game. All right, the next item up to show. Now, these are not the top loaders, but these are the trading card sleeves. These are that polyurethane sleeves. These are like just the cover for a card of some kind, whether it's your trading cards, your collectible cards. These are the 100 per pack. I sold these as 2 to a lot. There's 100 sleeves per pack. And this is for a pack of 2. By STG. So would you buy these or would you leave them? If you were to buy them, what would be the most you'd pay for them and how much you think they sold for? That was a great flip. Yeah, it was. I love buying stuff like that and paying bulk items for a lot of stuff. Robert says, pick it up for $1 and I would keep it. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. Hope you're having a great vacation. I saw your comment. Thank you very much. Denise says, I'd pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for $12.50. Regina says, I would pay $1 for it and sell it for $19. Claudette says, I'd buy it for $2 and sell it for $18. Any other guess? My cost for both of these per lot of 2 was $1.17. I bought these in a lot from Miss Marion. It was a case of them. So I lotted them up in 2 to a lot. My cost for the lot of 2 is $1.17 for both. And I did sell this to an offer to a watcher. Or no? No, I don't think so. Yep, it's full price, $10.45. Sold it for $10.45, full asking price. Is what I got them listed for. I still have more than 10 lots available. But my cost was $1.17 for both, for the set. When I put them in the lots, that's why I did them in 2s. That's what the majority was selling. Let's see. Melinda said $1 into 10. All right, this next item. This one is a vintage heart-shaped flag brooch pin in red, white, and blue rhinestones. There's a little video I put on it. I love doing videos on certain pieces of jewelry like this. It really sparkles in the actual video when it's turning on the little turntable. And I do that to majority of most of the vintage pieces so I can get the whole view of it. There's the back of it. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. Robert said I would have left it for Johnny. Claudette says I'd pay $8 and sell it for $35. Leave it for me, right? Regina says I'd pay $2 for it and sell it for $17. Melinda says I would pick it up for 10 cents as soon as it shows up in the stream. Come on. There we go. 10 cents and sell it for $9. Ms. Denise says I would pay $1.50 and sell it for $18. And I will say this one went to the UK. This one was sent to the UK. That's who, who my customer, they bought it. Went to the UK. Any other guess on if you would buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Anyone else? I bought this in a jewelry lot from Brandon. At the time, he was going by Lego Man of the Midwest. Now he's Midwest Picker, I believe. Midwest Picker is his new channel name, Brandon. My cost for this lot per piece was 7 cents. My cost was 7 cents for each piece in the lot I bought from him on YouTube, on a YouTube auction. And I sold this into an offer to a watcher. Sold it for $34. I had it listed for $40.14. Somebody sent me an offer for $34 and I let him have it with no problem. Yep. Sure did. With no problem. All right. Next up to show. I'm missing one. What did I do? Ah, here we go. I see what I did. All right. This next item. Yeah, that was a good sale. I love it when I buy things in bulk and a lot. All right. This next one is a Funko Pop. It is exclusively only for Walmart. This particular one glows in the dark. It is the Ghostbusters Walmart exclusive glow in the dark Pez dispenser Slimer. It glows in the dark. It is a Pez. By Funko. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Robert says 50 cents and sell it for 10. I consider this, like most people say, bread and butter. This was my bread and butter. Carol says you have to leave it. You actually going to listen to Carol? What? Claudette says pay $2.50 and sell it for $22. Little Deborah says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $12. Regina says I would pay $1.99 and sell it for $7.99. Melinda says pick it up for 10 cents and sell it for 15. You say nope. Now, most of you may remember, put a heart in the chat if you remember the show I used to do with the Holla Dollar, where everybody was part of the show, was the brackets for during the game that we did during March Madness. It was called the Holla Dollar, where everybody would show items from their eBay store or whatever platform they sold on. And this was just another way to help support other resellers on YouTube. This is where I bought this from. We used to do that. Craig, you don't, you talking about, you wouldn't listen to Carol. Well, this was purchased through the Holla Dollar that I used to do on YouTube, right here on the show. Craig, gonna have all these comedians out of work, and you want to try to crack a joke, Craig. Anywho, it was a game that we played that helped support other channels in the different platforms they sold on. I bought this from Chris, Cajun Reseller. I did pay $4.43 for these. Back when I bought them, they were selling for good money. This is a good 3 years ago. But that's okay, because I still sold it. And I sold it for full asking price. $12.57. And yes, my cost was $4.43, but I was supporting another reseller on that Holler Dollar program I used to do. And I bought all three. And that one sold for full price. I have 2 left. Would I do it again? Not for that price. But back then it was selling for good money. But that's okay. It was my little bread and butter. All right, this next item, as y'all know, everybody's going back to school, and I do have a lot of different pencils left in number 2 pencils. So this is what this is. Wait, what? What, Craig? Oh, you're talking to Carol. These are the number 2 pencil pack of 12 Jurassic Park or Jurassic World pencils. Number 2 pack of 12 pencils. As you know, I love doing school supplies, especially when I get them on clearance right now. If your Walmart in your area is remodeling, they are doing a lot of clearance things at Walmart because they're remodeling it, so all the stores will be the same. These are a brand new pack of 12 number 2 pencils. Jurassic World. All right, Robert says pick them up for 50 cents and sell them for $8. Little Debbie says 55 cents and turn that into 17. Claudette says I would leave it. I think I only have like one. Is it Batman? And I think I have. I'll look when I'm going to show this. I think I have 6 or 7 of these left. Melinda says pick it up for 25 cents and sell it for 12. Jennifer says pick this up for 25 cents and sell it for 5. I've already sold the Toy Story, Batman. I'm trying to remember what was the other one. Oh, Harry Potter. I already sold all those. I'm done with those. This is the only one I got left. I think I have one Batman left. Regina says 50 cents and turn it into $9.90. 50 cents into $9.99. That is pretty funny. Anyone else? I picked these up at Wally World last year after school supplies were back on clearance rack. I bought everything they had left. My cost, 49 cents a pack. My cost, 49 cents a pack. They were on clearance after the school supplies went on sale on the clearance area. And yes, I sold it for full asking price of $12.57, and I do have 6 of these left. I already sold 3 of these. That was my 3rd one sold on that one. I have 6 left. 49 cents yep, I do that every day, any day. And that'll conclude the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? If you have anything you would like to share during this show every Friday, make sure you do email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com with the link of the item that's sold. And in the email, please include how much you paid for it, where did you buy it, and if you know how long it took to sell, let me know that as well. And if you took an offer, what was that offer for? And we do this every Friday, so make sure you do have it in my email box by 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday morning, as I will make sure to have it ready for the show Friday morning. My voice text got one message up. Don't you hate that? I don't like that either. I don't know why people would pay that much for a pack of pencils, because it's the brand, the name, the characters. Some people actually buy them for collecting. Thank you, Susie. Don't forget, Susie is doing a live drop, actually a drop sale this Sunday on her channel. The thumbnail's there. Hit your reminder. Set your reminder for it. I'm too cheap. Well, I paid 49 cents for them, so somebody bought them. Just like the others I sold too. Even those packs, the wooden packs of I think it's 24 in a box. I get those, I pick those up too. Well, it sells. That's all that matters. All right, it's time for me to drop links in the chat, and if anybody would like to come on up as soon as I drop these links, you're more than welcome to do so. Remember, I do this every Friday because, again, we do go outsourcing. Most of us do go outsourcing on the weekends, and this is just another way for you to keep an eye out on things that might be selling and listening to what people are paying for them and how much they're actually selling for. Remember, you always want to look at what's sold items and comps. That gives you an idea of what people are willing to pay for it. I never look at what is listed when it comes to pricing because, again, you can ask for whatever you want. The bottom line is, what did it sell for? And don't forget, every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our morning shows right here on this channel. And again, don't forget, at 4:30 Monday evening is our fun night bingo night. And every Wednesday is the Hump Day auction at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any special events and you would like to be added to the community calendar, remember that's for everyone to see on my community tab. Make sure you check it out. If you have any shows that you would like to be added to it, please let me know there or send me an email to CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. Jennifer's been dropping links in the chat. Make sure you do check them out. The link to come on up is at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on up, just make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it will not allow you to come up unless they are connected. Also, don't forget this Sunday, Glammoss is back to her regular scheduled program with her Glammoss Closets Sunday morning brunch. That's at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's see here. People got money. Yeah. Well, it sells. I list. If I got it, I'll list it. Like right now, I'm processing a lot of jewelry, so I've been listing a lot of jewelry lately. I have a lot that I need to put on my spreadsheet to bring to the antique booth. I got to bring some more jewelry because I sell a lot of jewelry at my antique booth. I'm not going to lower my camera back. Oh, my beard's all over the place. Let's see. If you have a July birthday, come on by and have a chance to win a nice gift. There you go. She does that every month, by the way. Also, don't forget, every Sunday, 7:30 is the Defend the Hustle with Buffalo Picker on Buffalo Picker's channel at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I believe it's on Fridays that Are You Locked In does his magazine, and he does a show on Thursday night and Friday nights weekly. So check him out as well. Are You Locked In? He's been doing a volume of a magazine to shout out somebody on YouTube. Check him out. And he does a live with that as well. All right, I see my numbers are going down, and I'm sure you can go and find some other places to be. But if you would like to come on after the show's over and you have any questions or concerns, or you have to ask any questions, or just want to chit-chat, that link is at the top of the chat. And make sure you come on up. Make sure your camera's on because it won't let you up in here. But because we're off the screen, it's okay. But you have to have your camera and your mic set up, or it won't allow you to come in. Don't forget to come check us back out on Monday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Mark and I do the morning boost. That's all, folks. Also, don't forget today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is the Dawn's Deals. And that's on Dawn Southern Finds channel. And there's many, many more. Just go out and check out the community calendar on the community post section of this channel. And as I say before I end each and every show, let me take off that banner. Love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let 'em have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You